stage Kevin Webb.
Keep it going for Jan Bannister, everybody. Thank you guys for all showing up tonight. I want to thank the group of people that came out from my work. One of the ladies even made me this sign. Pretty cool. I finally get to see my name in lights. They're all burnt out, so. Oh, ye shit, you make a nice sign. Anyways, so I recently became a grandfather. Thank you. That's way more excited than I got about it. I mean, yeah, I've got a beautiful granddaughter, baby Mia. She's gorgeous. But my son, I mean, he's only 23 years old, just bought another fucking Xbox. I had to sit him down and have a talk with him, and I said, look, you are a dad now. You're responsible for this baby's life. I mean, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to make some tough choices. Either diapers and formula for your baby girl, or that bag of weed. He looked right at me and said, Dad, don't worry, that will never happen. I confront the weed. Takes after his mom. So weed is legal now. I find I don't enjoy it as much. It was like my one rebellious thing. But I mean, it is a pretty good medication, and just happens to getting high is a side effect that's tolerable. I mean, now, when I get a migraine headache, rather than spend $20 on a pill, I just smoke a joint. Body aches, I just smoke a bit of pot. I won't have to see my doctor for any pills at all as soon as they come out with a stoner boner weed. I know that's coming. But I'm old school when it comes to pot. I used to like going to my dealers, he'd pull out one bag and it was usually really good weed. Now you go into a dispensary, there's like 100 different kinds, and every one has a name and a bio that I just don't give a shit about. Like this one's called Mellow Tones, man. It's a very even high. Makes you feel like you're floating. You better have some munchies handy. Or this one's called Thrash because it hits you hard. Makes you feel like headbanging. You better have some beers handy. I mean, I don't care. This one's called Mellow Tones because it was tested by a bunch of hippies. And this one's called Thrash because it was tested by a bunch of metalheads. If it was tested by gay men, you'd be telling me, makes you feel like prancing and you better have a cock handy. I'll take my chances. So I recently tried to quit smoking. Got myself one of those e-cigarette things. And I found all that did was make me smoke even fucking more. Because now I can smoke it in the house, smoke it in bed, even in the fucking shower. And then I found out you could put weed in those things, and man, do I ever love quitting smoking. Imagine if they had an app for your smartphone called E-Lines. Whoa. I sure hope my data package covers that one. And if you're going to a party, you can also get that app for the tablet. But technology today, it's crazy out there. I mean, if we truly believe that drug and alcohol abuse are diseases, then smartphones are a plague. Yeah, I mean, that disease is so new, they don't even have a 12-step program for it yet. And if they did, it would be some dumb app you gotta use on your smartphone. I'm also pretty sure that the smartphone was invented by the devil himself. Yeah, and if you don't believe me on that, you can just Google Adam and Eve, because there it is. Apple. Even has a fucking bite out of it, too. So by applause, how many men do we have in the crowd tonight? Just the men. All right, now how many of you guys suffer from erectile dysfunction? I thought there would be more clapping. But I think it would be a lot easier to talk about that kind of stuff, and especially taking those little blue pills, if they had names that were just a little more exciting, like Viagra or Levitra. That sounds kind of boring to me. You give it a name like Medixadrel? That sounds like fun. But I'm sure there's a lot of men out there like that. I mean, I'll admit I'm like that. If I find something embarrassing or uncomfortable, I pretty much won't talk about it or do it at all. Which is why I'm pretty happy that the guy who invented the sloppy Joe was not named Dick. I don't care how good it tastes. I'm pretty uncomfortable eating a sloppy Dick. Probably have to eat it sideways, too. So talk a little bit about my kids here. I have 3 boys. Obviously, my oldest just had a baby, but I have 2 younger ones, too. And last weekend when I had them over, my youngest kid would not shut up about fucking bees, man. He just went on and on about how they give us honey and how they give us flowers and trees and holy shit. I felt like telling him, do you know what bees really are? They're just a bunch of puny little honey-making jizz flingers. Because that's all that pollination is, right? Flinging cum all over shit? I mean, I could do that. And I don't know if you guys can all see this necklace that I'm wearing here, but one of my boys made it for me. Now, something about my boys is they love making me shit. Like popsicle stick picture frames and macaroni underwear. I got a lifetime supply of that shit. So you can imagine how blown away I was when one of them gave me this and wanted me to wear it. And I want to support him any way I can. He's 19, he's in rehab. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys tonight. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for all coming out.
Stuck to it, so. Oh yeah, that's Kevin, photo opportunity there. Okay. Give it up for Kevin Webb.